Welcome to the Lakeshow podcast. It's brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Play responsibly. You must be 21 years or older.
Good times.
Good times.
I'm Allie Clifton. He's Chris McGee, and he's Mike Bresnahan. And we are excited to be here. We're excited for all the good times ahead.
Hi.
As we dive in, hello. Feeling good? Temperature check.
Good.
Yeah, I mean,
Good.
Newsflash.
the
Season
week
starts.
we've been waiting for, right? I mean, we always talk about, the preseason's too long, and
Yep.
this is it.
It's been a few weeks since training camp started. It's time to get the real stuff underway. I'm
Games
ready.
that matter.
I'm ready.
Allie.
Yes.
Games that matter, results that count. Before the last exhibition game, there was a question mark surrounding the fifth starter. JJ Redick has revealed that it will be Gabe Vincent alongside Luka, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and DeAndre Ayton. How do we feel about it? Many were shocked.
Yeah, that's a surprise.
Is that the word to use?
I thought Gabe was that good in the preseason. I mean, why not? I mean, I thought he scored well. I thought he was a good setup guy. I've always liked Gabe as a person. I feel bad for his first year here for sure. Second year, he got a lot more games in, but not quite. Maybe had his feet completely under him after missing an entire year, Geet. I mean, what do you expect? And I really like the start he's off to in his third season with the Lakers. And I'm predicting good things for him. I said on one of our shows, Geet, maybe he'll get some attention for the Sixth Man of the Year award. Obviously, when you're starting, that's not going to happen, but there's a formula. I think it's if you sit more games than you start, if you come off the bench for more games than you start, it's not a real big formula. You're eligible for the Sixth Man of the Year award. It's a little early to say that, but I want to see him get some votes for it, Keith. I think he's playing that well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super happy for him, and I think he's earned it. I think the big question, we all just assumed maybe coming into the season that it would be Marcus Smart.
Right.
Maybe he would start even with LeBron in the lineup. Where would Rui go? How would that look like? You got to kind of see where – you got to pick your poison, right? If they go with Vando, maybe you're getting more rebounding. You're getting that defense. But with Gabe, you do add that offensive ability as well. You're playing the Golden State Warriors on opening night. Gabe is going to be needed defensively in that game. You're going to be chasing around all those guys, Pods and Steph, and he's kind of a good fit, I think, in that game. So it'll be interesting to see, how long JJ. It depends how the Lakers start.
Yep.
Again, we don't know who's going to finish or close the game. We'll find out. But I think Gabe, he's had a great preseason. He's also been in the system now 3 years. He's been with JJ for a year. Marcus Smart, let's be honest, kind of just got back.
Mm-hmm.
He has not played a lot of basketball. I'm really happy with how he looked on Friday night against Sacramento in the final preseason game. But Gabe makes sense for continuity and chemistry and what you're trying to, come out of the gate with.
And he's shooting well, too. His three-point accuracy in the preseason, it was amazing. I mean, he had that one stretch in that first quarter of that one game, hit 5 in a row. I mean, so yeah, let him run. Golden State, you know what they're going to want to do, score a lot of points. One thing the Lakers didn't do a lot during the preseason, Allie, they averaged only 104 points. That's not going to win a lot of games in the new NBA. You've got to get up to 114, 124, just to be safe these days. 104, they need some points. They need some setup people, and Gabe fills that bill for sure.
So I was just going to say, I feel like he's going to be off ball too, right? If AR and Luka are your primary ball handlers and shot creators, it makes sense that Gabe is a guy that's spotting up for you.
I think, too, having played the way he did in Las Vegas, right? It was Las Vegas, the 5 threes or the quick threes, the short amount of time, to then run it back with Luka and Austin to show that he could do it in another sense. Because he mentioned after that Vegas game that he had the ball in his hands a lot. He wanted to show you he could be aggressive, right? Yeah. But then can you do that when the ball's not in your hands and to be able to kind of showcase that?
I also think it's been, 3 weeks? They've probably been working on lineups, and with Marcus also having a first, week and a half where he was slowly ramping up. Gabe was there from the start. So obviously those lineups have been worked on without us knowing in practice and all that stuff.
If for JJ to reveal it, a day ahead of time, it's like, oh, okay, Usually he likes, most coaches, including JJ, like to keep that kind of close to the vest until it was about half hour, 45 minutes. I always forget exactly when it is when they have to declare their starting 5 before an NBA tip-off. And I like him sharing with us a little bit.
You know what it means, honestly? Like, it's great when you're a team. Like, when you're a very good team, everyone knows who's starting for you. and everyone knows their roles, unless there are injuries. When you have to always kind of like
Right.
figure it out and we're making a change and keep it a little hush, like I think you're not an elite team. It's nice to be able to go, here's our starters,
Yeah.
and here's what we're doing,
Beat
and
us.
here's who's coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the biggest thing here, obviously, is the silver lining. You have to find something without LeBron James, but you know how long he's going to be out.
Yeah.
So you're able to do this. Also, I think just a minor question here, because I would argue that he can sustain it because Gabe has shown that it's a make or miss league, right? You're not going to hit your shots every single time, but are you able to do enough other things as well to keep you on the floor?
Yeah.
And he's proven that.
Honestly, guys, he's proven it. But the biggest challenge for me going into this first week, and obviously it's going to continue until LeBron comes back, do the Lakers rebound well enough? Do they rebound well enough to win games? Do they defend well enough at the right time to win games? Like, obviously, they're going to win games, but you know what I'm saying? Like, to be the upper echelon of this league, that's what they're going to have to show to me.
So opening night, of course, Lakers versus Warriors. A guy who has thrived versus the Lakers, Moses Moody. I just pulled a Kendrick
Moses
Perkins.
Moody is good too.
Moses Moody, shout out Perk. He will be out versus the Lakers, dealing with a calf strain. But how do you see the matchup going come Tuesday night?
I feel like this matchup has been so much fun for the last few years. Unfortunately, we have seen it too many times when it used to be AD and LeBron, one of them out. Sometimes Steph was out. And when everyone was there, and there was always epic battles, but when everyone was there for both teams, it's always just been so much fun. I think anytime Steph comes into your building, anytime you're opening a NBA season and the Warriors are on the other side with Steve Kerr on the bench, Draymond Green and Steph Curry, it's going to be a great matchup. I mean, Luka has a lot to prove this year. He's coming out. He's looking to, like he was in the preseason, his great starts. I expect it to be a super fun matchup. I think everyone's going to be excited about it.
Yeah, it's funny. Moody.
No baseball either on.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
there'll be no baseball.
Not till
Tuesday night.
Friday, right?
Yeah, Friday.
When the Lakers played the Warriors early in the preseason, Moody was in that starting five, and it's like I could see this happening.
Yeah.
So he's not back yet. The Warriors are kind of a team in flux. They added so many pieces so late while they were waiting for the Jonathan Kuminga thing to figure itself out. And it kind of did. He got a 2-year deal. It's something, obviously. Meanwhile, they had to sign Al Horford pretty late. They brought back DeAnthony Melton. He's not healthy enough to play. Gary Payton. A lot of late additions for the Warriors. Probably one starter in there in Horford. We'll see. But anytime teams do something really massively quickly before the season starts, it's always a little bit like whiplash. Remember the Knicks and the Timberwolves did that last season? Those are much bigger pieces than what I'm talking about. But I'm curious to see, are the Warriors ready with all these new acquisitions?
That's a great point, Brez. I think one thing we just know for sure, no matter what, and we've been through this with the Warriors so many times, they will test you in a lot of ways when Steph is on that floor. The way they play, their pace of play, the ball movement, the open shots. Are they shooting the three well? They're just that kind of a team where you can never really relax on the defensive end. The counter to that is the Lakers can attack them as well when they're on offense. So that's where I think it's, we've always been able to, the Lakers have always been able to have success against the Warriors offensively. So it's going to be a great game. It always is.
Yeah, the Warriors, they're not going to change their system. Yeah. Even though their players are getting a little older, Draymond and Steph now in their mid to late 30s, they're still going to do exactly what they've been doing the last 10, 15 years, Allie.
Let's have a little fun with this one as we prepare to kick off the season. Which Laker has the most to prove in your mind?
Good question. I mean,
all of them.
I would say DeAndre.
That's what I was going to go.
Yeah. I mean, the last 2 years, complete washout for him up in Portland. The NBA pundits lost track of him. The people that matter in the NBA who write about important players and trends. He was kind of a forgotten guy up to those people. And now it's like, okay, he's back in LA. He's with the Lakers, no less. He's on a pretty favorable for the team deal, salary-wise. It's a 2-year deal, but he can opt out if this year goes great for him and sign for more, either with the Lakers or someone else. He's got a little on-court rehab to do. He's got some, I don't want to say image rehab. It's not like he's a bad guy, but he's got some game rehab to show all the people who forgot about him, frankly, over the last couple of years. This was a guy, we've talked about it. He helped get Phoenix to that finals a few years back, and he was rewarded with a really nice contract.
Listen, I think Brez nailed it. It's DeAndre Ayton for sure if you're going to go all season because he has to be that guy that they know he can be for them to win a lot of games and for them to be successful. Everyone knows DeAndre Ayton's got to have a good year. But since you picked him, I'm going to go with Luka Doncic. The talk all summer.
Yep.
Luka is healthy in mind and body.
Yep.
Luka 2.0. Luka's worked out tremendously hard. Luka's in a great place. It's his turn to lead this franchise. I mean, honestly, he's been here before. He was like this all of his years in Dallas where he had to be the guy. He's that way for Slovenian Eurobasket. So this isn't a new place for Luka to be. But when you wear that Laker uniform, and he's well aware, and you are the guy, there is a different set of expectations and a different set of pressure. I think that comes with that. And who better to wear that with LeBron out than Luka?
You know what he reminds me of, Geet, a little bit? After Shaq was traded to Miami, this is 20 plus years ago, Kobe took it upon himself to show everybody, I can win. Trust me, I can win. I don't need Shaq. Now, that's not quite the case here because that team didn't have a lot of talent on it. Lamar Odom was still figuring his way out in the NBA. Caron Butler was great, but he was traded a year later. And then Pau Gasol arrived a few years later. So that team took some time to get to where Kobe was happy with it. This is not that team. This team should be, very well should be in the top 6, if not the play-in tournament for sure. And there's some talent on this team. Just got to wait for LeBron. Yeah. And so Luka, I do think he wants to prove things. It could be worse. You could be in a situation that Kobe was in 2004. But he's got some. He wants to put wins on the board to show all the people in Dallas who doubted him, whether it's the fans, the front office, whoever he's carrying a chip on his shoulder about. He wants to stick them with a lot of Laker wins. That's exactly what he wants to do.
Might just be one individual, Dallas. All right, which Laker has the most pressure on them?
Did we just?
No, most to prove.
Oh.
You know, why do they think LeBron?
I thought they were the same thing.
Why do they think LeBron? Here's why.
Yeah.
He comes to mind right away. There shouldn't be any pressure on him. There isn't from like an individual accolade standpoint. But how many more years are we going to see of him? And how much does he want to add to the 4 championships that he's won?
Yeah.
You know he wants to get 5, catch up the Magic. You know he wants to get 6, catch up to MJ. And, I think pressure's too strong of a word. I don't know if there's a lot of pressure on any Laker player on this team, but I do feel like he wants one more ring, if not 2 more rings. And hey, when you turn 41 in 2 months, these are things that probably go through your mind.
I'll say Austin Reeves.
Yeah, that's good.
Because he's counted on to be
that number 2.
Yeah, I mean, number 3 when LeBron's there, but a big 3. Like he's got to be, a lot of times those number 3s are guys that win you championships, right? And, obviously the contract that he's been through this before and betting on himself. So there's some pressure that is out there. He's going to face it. He's going to face it because he is counted on right now without LeBron there to be that guy on offense and defense. He's got to average over 20. He's got to get buckets. He's got to still get everyone involved. The assists got to go up. So I think it's Austin for a number of reasons, not just personal, but also for the team.
Yeah. Who's the team's biggest X factor?
Go ahead, Geet.
So there's so many. That's a good one. I just don't know why DeAndre Ayton pops into my mind for every question. Like literally, he could be most approve, most pressure,
right?
X factor. I'll do something different because we've talked about DeAndre a lot already. I'm going to say Marcus Smart.
It's a good one.
Because he has the ability to change your team on the defensive end. He has the ability to give your team an identity that wasn't there before. Like he's got that ability, the toughness, the tenacity, the defense, the scrap in him. He's going to be a crowd favorite, especially if he balls out. And you saw it in the Sacramento game a little bit, just the things that he did. People get excited. So he's an X factor for me because, number one, he's got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
And he hasn't played a lot of basketball over the last 2 years. He has a lot to prove to himself and to this league that he can be that guy that he once was. If he's good, like really good this year, the Lakers are above the line and they're in the playoffs. To me, it's that simple. If he's a six-man or a starter, whatever it is, if he is delivering for this Laker team, Lakers are good. And DeAndre Ayton.
I was going to say, I've been saying Marcus Smart a lot on our show, so I'm going to steal your DeAndre Ayton. Yeah. And you're right. I think for him, the key is defense. Allie, you lost AD 8 months ago. He's not coming back. Very, very good shot blocker. Always a top 5, maybe top 10 shot blocker in the league. That's not DeAndre Ayton's forte. He blocks 1 shot a game in his career. That's a little light for today's 7-footer, 6'11" guys. I like to see him realize I'm the only guy down here. You know, you can bring in Coloco. He's a good shot blocker. That's not really Jackson Hayes' game either. So I want to see if Ayton says, all right, I'm going to block more shots this year. Kind of like LeBron sometimes says, I'm going to set my personal best for assists this season. Or, you know, I'm going to set my personal best for threes made in the season. I feel like Ayton, it's harder to improve defensively. That's hard to work on. That's hard to practice. I want to see if he can get up to 1.5 to 2 blocked shots a game. That'd be a nice jump for him. Yeah. To me, that's the X factor of DeAndre Ayton's defense.
I love that. All right, quickly, we can get to this one. Candidate for most improved.
That's a 3-player race for me.
Ooh.
Jake LaRavia. Mm-hmm. Jared Vanderbilt.
Love that.
And Gabe Vincent.
Love that. Wow.
I'm going to go with Jared Vanderbilt on this one.
Ooh.
Because I feel like he, for the last few years, we've always talked about him being this X factor type of guy. But on this team, if he has improved offensively and he can stay on the court and he can provide what we've always seen defensively, the energy, the intangibles, the extra possessions, the ability to defend a team's best player on the wing, if he does those kind of things and he is improved in all those areas, again, Lakers are in a good place.
I'm going to take this on the league level. I feel like Austin Reeves could be a potential most improved player in the NBA. And here's the problem with that award. I feel like that award jumped the shark a couple years ago. And, you know, the year Cade Cunningham won it, I think it was Cade Cunningham, it's like, he's already really good. So it's no longer a guy who goes from averaging 8 points a game to 19 points a game. Lately, it's been a guy who's really good, like all-star level almost, to, okay, he's an all-star now. Am I saying Austin Reeves is going to be an all-star? No. The West backcourt all-star candidates, there's too many of them. It's going to be really hard for Austin Reeves to crack that list, simply because his teammate is for sure, Luka Doncic, going to be an all-star selection. Bottom line, I feel like Reeves could get some most improved attention if he goes from like 20 to 25 or 26 points a game, which he might have to if LeBron is going to miss some major time this season. We'll see.
You are right. It is that kind of a player.
Yeah.
It's already good and becomes great.
Yeah, it's no longer the guy, he was a backup point guard, and now he's starting, averaging 19 and 9. That doesn't happen anymore with that award.
Cool thing is when we make these predictions, we don't have to wait to see them come to fruition because the time is now. We're going to take a quick break, but when we return, we're playing a little bucket or brick. It's next. Hoops fans, Morongo Casino Resort and Spa is a great place to catch all the action.
They've got great bars with incredible beers and cocktails.
Fantastic food, too, from snacks to seafood to steaks.
And big screens everywhere showing all the big games.
Endless slots and table games. I never want to leave.
Don't forget the great deals at Desert Hills Premium Outlets. Can't wait to show you what I got.
That's why I love Morongo.
A slam dunk of good times every time.
Morongo Casino Resort and Spa is a California licensed gambling facility. You must be 18 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Welcome back to the Lakeshow podcast. If you're enjoying the show, you can check out more original podcasts from our Spectrum News journalists on the Spectrum News app. Just head to the podcast section to listen to the latest episodes. You can download the Spectrum News app on the App Store or Google Play. It's time for a round of Bucket or Brick presented by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Play responsibly. You must be 21 years or older. Good times.
Good time.
JJ Redick stated he hasn't committed to a starting lineup past opening night. Bucket or Brick, Gabe Vincent will be the starter for at least the first 5 games.
This is a bucket, Geet. You know, I feel like JJ wants some continuity with his team.
Yeah.
In fact, he even mentioned about a week ago after a practice, we had too many starting lineups last year. And, you know, of course, there's always going to be injuries. You're not going to roll out the same guys for 82 games. But I think he's looking for consistency, continuity. I'd be shocked if Gabe is yanked after like game 3 or 4. We're going to try someone different. I think he's here for Not all. Say it's 15 games that LeBron misses, but most of those 15, I would say.
I was going to get cute and say brick, but Brez is right. It's a bucket. You're right. He does want some continuity, and you hope they're off to a good start and they stay with that. I was kind of going to get cute and go, oh, it's matchup dependent, but you know what? I'm
What's cute about a brick?
I just thought I was going to really drop some knowledge, but nope. Brez is right.
Spicy.
Yeah.
With LeBron James missing the first part of the season in a competitive Western Conference, bucket or brick, lack of depth is the Lakers' biggest concern without LBJ.
Yeah, I will bucket that because you can't just plug someone in to take LeBron James's place. So you're tested right away with your depth, and I've already mentioned it. I mean, to me, the biggest challenge they are going to face is rebounding, defensively, some size, and that's what LeBron James, he checks every single box offensively and defensively. So, yeah, it's going to be tested, and it's definitely going to be the biggest issue. And by the way, you got to stay healthy during that time. You got to stay out of foul trouble. Like, your A's got to play like A's. Like, without LeBron, it creates just a whole big challenge that's tough to deal with.
I really want to bucket this because one of the things that Rob Pelinka mentioned a few weeks ago at Media Day, or maybe the press conference before Media Day, he said he really likes this team's depth. That's a big change from last season. He feels like there's really good depth, but you got to actually bucket this. You can't break this. And you're right. I mean, it's LeBron we're talking about. Who steps in for him? You know, it's really going to be interesting to see how JJ does it. I like the Gabe Vincent.
Learning how to play without LeBron early in the year and not having a choice and finding ways to win games is going to be great for them. And it will test your depth, and you will see, but you can't it's just hard to, it's a challenge.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Number 3, bucket or brick, Lakers will be a top 7 offense this season.
I'm going to break that because, again, LeBron's going to miss almost 20% of the season based on the reports that are out there. If he's back in mid-November, and I didn't love the Laker offense in the preseason. It's preseason. I know. Yeah. I get it. But they shot, 33% from 3, 43% from the field. I don't know if that top 7 is going to happen.
If this was top 10, I'm bucketing it for sure, but I'll be positive.
Top 7's pretty good.
I know, it's like legit. I'll go offense.
Okay.
I'll go bucket.
Okay.
I'll go bucket because I think with Luka, it's hard not to be in the top 10 at least. I know. 7's right there. So I'm gonna go bucket.
Clip and save this. We'll talk about this in 6 months. If I'm wrong, right?
Your most improved, Jared Vanderbilt.
I want him to be the most improved player on the team.
Jared Vanderbilt played only 14 minutes in the last preseason game. He averaged 16 minutes last season. Vando is an important piece to setting a defensive tone. Bucket or brick, a healthy Vando plays at least 20 minutes a game this season.
Bucket.
Yep.
To the first part, yes, for sure. He is an important part to this team. It's not even a question. 20 minutes a game, it kind of goes to what I would be contradicting myself. I mean, I think they're going to need 20 minutes from Vando, especially the first part of the season. Now, with LeBron back, we'll see. You might not need to run Vando out there. He's going to have. You're going to have to watch and manage his minutes, but he's healthy to go. We're going to need him for 20 minutes. It's a bucket for me.
Yeah, look, we're going to see what we saw a little bit a couple years ago before he got hurt. He was a huge part of this team.
Yep.
And they got hurt in that Boston game and right around the midpoint of the season before the All-Star break. And he just hadn't been the same, I feel like, until this preseason. It's like, oh, he's back. And I'm with Geet 100% on this. He's going to need to play a good 20, maybe even 25 minutes. And his average minutes will be up the first month or so without LeBron.
This is a fun one, large in part because I didn't know this. Luka Doncic hasn't played more than 70 games since his rookie season, in which he played 72, right? Bucket or brick, Luka plays at least 75 games this year.
What? Not 70, 75?
75, at least 75.
I'm going to bucket this. It's all because of men's health. When you read that article, you're like, this guy's going pretty deep on his fitness, on his nutrition. Look, it's not like he sat down with the LA Times to talk about that, or ESPN, or even the Wall Street Journal, which he did sit down with for a different story. But the fact that Men's Health is doing a feature on Luka Doncic, Geet, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure Men's Health is never going to be calling me up to do a feature. And
you are fit and fiddle. They should.
That's pretty impressive that he's getting right up
fiddle.
I'm going to bucket it too, Brez. I was hoping Allie was going to say 70 because I feel so much better about that. I feel like he's going to play 70 to 72. But you know what?
Yeah.
You're going to throw 75 at me, try to be cute and funny. I'll go 75. Yeah, he's going to play 75. He's got a lot to prove to everybody.
Yeah.
He's going to show Dallas that I play every game. I'm tough. I'm strong, like Brez said. I'm in great shape. We're winning games. And I want him to play every game.
This is a bonus question regarding Brez's hot take bold prediction that we just had on the show. Bucket or brick, the Lakers will be a top 4 seed
Bucket.
in the West.
Bucket.
They got some competition now.
I got Denver,
Yeah.
OKC, whatever order you want. I got the T-Wolves in the Lakers.
Ooh, no Houston.
Rockets in Houston are right around 5,
You're
6.
souring
Wow.
Warriors too.
Wow.
They're all in there. Warriors are in there too.
Houston's
Add
got a
that to the
problem.
bold take.
Going forward. We're
That's it
top
for this
4.
edition of Access, or of Lakeshow podcast presented by
have
Morocco
choice.
Casino Resort and Spa. See you next week.